It's been a busy senior year for Blacksburg's Connor Rutherford, the long-distance runner capturing state titles in indoor track and cross country. And in between, he was named Gatorade's Player of the Year in Virginia. So we're going to take you inside the mind of our latest student achiever to learn what's behind all his success.
I love competing, and I grew up in multiple sports back when I lived in Texas, and I came here and I focused on running only.
For Connor Rutherford, running is not just a test of physical endurance, it's a measure of mental fortitude.
Mentally in races, I check out a bit for some races, and other races I'm constantly thinking about what is my breathing like, what's happening, and how can I find a position to move up, or should I move up yet if it's windy. And it's mostly just competition-wise, I'm not too worried about time in the situation. I'm worried about who's in front of me and if I can get the guy in front of him.
This year, Connor's proven his mental and physical toughness by winning multiple state titles, including a team and individual championship in cross country, and more recently, gold medals in the mile and 4x800 meter relay on the indoor track. His passion for running dating back to elementary school.
And we'd just go outside and we'd run laps, and they were about 3/4 of a mile laps, and we'd just do that and wait for our parents to pick up, and then we do turkey trots. And my dad ran in high school too, and so when I started running, it was just for fun.
That changed when Connor got to high school, following in the path of his dad, who once ran an 800-meter race in less than 2 minutes.
Freshman year is when my dad sat me down and he said, if we're going to do this, if we're going to buy you the shoes you need, which can be expensive sometimes, you're going to have to be dedicated to it. And so that's when I really sat down and said, okay, do I want to do this? Yeah. And then as time got on, I started to get faster and faster, and like, okay, I can do this.
His accomplishments as an athlete and a student earning him the title of Gatorade's Boys Cross Country Player of the Year in Virginia.
It's really special to me because it proves that I've been doing this all for a reason, and it's whenever I think about it, it's all the time I've been running with my team, and together, I think together they helped me elevate me to this level to be able to do that.
And now, as his high school career comes to an end, Connor sets his sights on running in college, recently committing to compete for the Georgia Bulldogs.
It means a lot because running has become so much a part of my life that I'm glad I can go and continue to compete at the next level, and then just I know it'll help me get through some tough college days ahead.
It's great when you get that sense of validation after all the accolades that you've accomplished. And I asked him, so where you off to? What's your future ahead? He kept that a secret for a little bit until he announced that on Instagram. It's a good secret too. Georgia's a pretty good school.
Great track school, and that whole sport just completely mental. Just the sheer pain you're going through from running all that time.
When a lot of it is mental.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, I can't even go through a mile without being like, I'm done.
Yeah, is this over yet?
Good for him.
Thank you, David.
Congratulations.